Check, check. I gotta check if the sound good on this one. Hold up. Hey man, for those of y'all in the chat, let me know. Give me a one if I'm coming in clear. Running a little test, but I definitely got some news for y'all coming up. Capt is gonna update everybody on the Call Chronicles. You know what I mean? But Amare Stoudemire is for sure a traitor to the true nation of Israel. You could definitely check out the clips. Okay, I got y'all right now. Now, let me ask y'all some same thing for those who just put the one in, right? Let me get a two if y'all can hear this. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me with that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up making this the intro to this show. So just so y'all know, I got a new podcast coming. It's gonna be Facts on Wax, and then I'm gonna be dropping these in the mix with Capt and Chaataza. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all some updates, giving y'all a little bit behind the scenes to some music that we working on. I made that beat. That's a song with me and Chaataza, but just to let y'all know with what's been going on, you know what I'm saying? I received a phone call today from actually Amare Stoudemire's brother Jarrell. Some of you might have seen him on TMZ in recent history. And basically he called up after seeing some clips from Cross the Line. And cool brother. Had a a good conversation with him. And basically what Shalom, y'all, tribe of Issachar 777. Rakah, Riyah, Shalom to my sister Kanaya Hawada. So basically what ended up happening was the brother told me that what we were saying was true. And, that Amare Stoudemire should not be speaking on behalf of black folks. And, a couple of things. I'm not going to give too much up now. We're talking about when he's going to come on the show for an interview. And I'm definitely excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that we have to get away from looking at these celebrities, like we shouldn't be looking at these celebrities like they're leaders. And when we find a celebrity, who is saying treacherous things and siding with imposters, I mean, it comes down to a point where, you know what I mean? Like we have to pick a stance. It's just like I'll never play another African, Bambaataa track ever again in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up and down because of the fact of what he did to our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? That he was the number one child abuser in all of his projects during that time. And you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely disgusting. And same thing. Listen, man, I used to love KRS-One. KRS-One was one of my favorite rappers. Step Into a World, man, I have it on vinyl. There's going to be dust on that record forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are never going to see me play that record again, because when it came out about what Africa Bambaataa did, you understand, to our brothers and sisters, he turned around and said, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Africa Bambaataa did, you know what I'm saying, because of his contributions to hip hop. And listen, I love music, man. I'm in my recording studio right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to take a look around. You know what I'm saying? Like music has always been a major part of my life. But I would never turn around and put music over the lives of my brothers and sisters. I would never turn around and try to act as if, the contributions that you put sonically are greater than, a brother and sisters, you know what I'm saying, childhood, their innocence being taken. So I think all of that is a shame, you know what I'm saying? That bass line cold, ain't it? Yeah, I like that joint too. Let me see some. I gotta do a little bit of run that back a little. Gonna bring this down. Gonna bring this up. Alright, I'm gonna bring this one down too. But yeah, so make sure that y'all definitely tune in. We're looking at Tuesday. Capt is gonna go live tomorrow on the Car Chronicles, and basically, bring to the forefront of what's going on, what our stance is. The brother's gonna give us a little bit of family history and different things of that nature. Things that have transpired, and just basically completely agrees with what we were saying. Just completely agrees with the fact that this brother is not for, you understand, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. He's not for the true nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have any questions on the topic or whatever the case may be, y'all could go ahead, type them in the chat. Share this, and we're not only live on Cross the Line, we're live on Lost Tribes YouTube. So would definitely appreciate it if y'all subscribe to Lost Tribes. And just so y'all know, we got the app available. So we have our own streaming service. And it's called Tribe Vibes. You could see the logo in the top right-hand corner. Tribe Vibes has, it's an invite-only platform for independent artists, and we found a way to pay artists more here than anywhere else. So, anybody who signs up, your contributions is going towards paying Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, supporting the music, and there's going to be exclusive content that's going to be released every single week, new artist every month. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what you're seeing, you know what I'm saying, on this track right here. Like, this is something exclusive that you're really only going to be able to find on Tribe Vibes. Yeah, I love that joint right there. And the outro, too. I'm going to give y'all a little piece of the outro, too. Hold on, let me see. That's the last hook right there. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of flames in the chat. I appreciate y'all. I love that beat. Been waiting for a minute, you know what I'm saying, to get that joint going. Hold on, let me see something here. So now one of these is going to be the vocal. We don't need that. That's the actual beat. So just so y'all know, I'm importing the files that Chaataza sent me. So let me see. Don't need that either. We can get rid of that. Now let's see.
And this is my shit I was exposed to. Everything I did I was supposed to. Suppose you was poor living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like how she gonna feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bad water on stoves. Light bill overdo it, get...
Hold up. I wanted that one. Yeah, I want to keep that joint. Hold up. But yeah, man, definitely, you know what I'm saying, tune in, tap in. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, things coming in the future that I'm going to announce. And like I said, like I definitely want y'all to be able to you know what I'm saying, to catch everything. So subscribe. Make sure y'all tap in. What I'm going to end up doing is though, I'll drop the link in the chat. I just wanted to come over to Cross the Line and basically announce what was going to be happening for Tuesday that we're aiming for. So like I said, for those of you who might have just got here, Amare Stoudemire's brother is going to he's going to what do you call it? Be you know what I'm saying, a guest on the show to basically talk about, you know what I'm saying, what had transpired, you know what I'm saying, and the things that we've saying and how they have validity to them. But in the meantime, you know what I mean, what I want y'all to do is I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. If y'all see that link right there, that's where the show is going to be moving to. So I'm going to end up finishing some of this mix live onto Cross the Line. If you want to see some behind the scenes footage, I'm going to be ending the live stream on Cross the Line. You know what I mean? Shalom Mika, you know what I'm saying? Always showing up. We jamming, you know what I mean? Yeah, jamming. I'm going to play it one more time for y'all over here on Cross the Line, and then we heading over to the other channel, all right? Just know, stay tuned for more alerts. The Car Chronicles tomorrow with Captain Zaryak is going down. You're going to find out the time and place, you know what I'm saying, that's going down for this brother in the interview. So, you know what I'm saying? For those of you still rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Just so y'all know, um, this joint over here is, let me see something here. Let me see. Don't need that. So just so y'all know, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I do mixing, I do recording, you know what I'm saying? We sitting in my studio right now. This is Swing Low Studios. This is where like a lot of the music you hear from, you know what I'm saying, One West ISUPK comes out of, you know what I mean, giving y'all a little bit behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, look. But you know what I mean, like when I organize my mixes and whatnot, I like to get everything color coordinated. I like to see what's up so that this way when I open the mixer, I know what's going down, where to route everything, things of that nature. Like I like to look up here and not be, oh, what's that? What am I working on? So I start with all my low end down here in red. Usually my snares are either orange or yellow. Guitars or pianos, depending on, I'll separate, you know what I'm saying, between greens. And then my vocals, I'm going to come down here. Like anything vocal wise, I'm going to change around. Let me see though. Once again, if y'all still have any questions, y'all could type them in, you know what I'm saying, whether they be truth related or whatever the case may be. But, I'll assign different colors. Just makes it easier on the eyes, And then I'm on the hook, and I got another little verse that got to be added in. But this is Chaataza, who is on the track with me.
Look, deprived of my innocence by shit I was exposed to. Everything I did, I was supposed to. Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. SSI paying bills. Mama
Hey,
like,
Shalom Kareem, Shalom Tamika. Big ups to Barn Dog, Tribe of Issachar.
Open the stove. Comcast get cut off and cutting it right back on. Notice it coming home. Notices on the door. 30 days till you pick U-Hauls. Motel 6. Stay a couple of days. Move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house. They put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word. Came from a broken home. Mama was never there. My pops is a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given. They say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth. Downtown Oakland, I'm just holding posts. I'ma do this shit forever, cause it's all I know. Yeah, I'm in this shit deep, I gotta hold my nose. When put on.
Yeah, so I like to work on the low end first. Fix the camera a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little sneak peek so y'all could see kind of what goes into it. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to the studio, seen a DAW, whatever the case may be. Check. What happened to my mic? I can't hear myself. Check. There we go. So what I would say too is, like I said, the app is up and running now. So if anybody has I just got a new screen too, and I got to raise it because my other one was high enough. This one, it's right behind my what do you call it? Filter. Yeah, I want this joint right here. Boom. We're gonna run this back right here. So now let me see something.
Everything I did, I was supposed to.
know about y'all. I like deep kicks. I like my bass solid. You know what I mean? Cool little bass line. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Just so y'all know, what I'm doing right now is I'm hitting this with a little bit of an EQ, right? So on the instruments that are high, like on percussion, this is high. I'm gonna take the low end out so that this way, when you hear it, you're not gonna hear any interference between, like, you know what I'm saying, the kick, the bass, you know what I'm saying, or the hi-hat. All right. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave all the vocals up here fine. So just so you know, I always want to touch up the beat first. You know what I'm saying? That's the first place you go. Then you mix your vocals into the beat, and I usually do like my reverb last because I want everything to sound like it's in the same space. You want everything to sound like this is live and recorded and like it's all in the same little universe. You know what I mean?
Look, deprived of my innocence by shit I was exposed to. Everything I did I was supposed to. Suppose you was poor living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gon' feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bad water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off and cutting it right back on. Noticed it coming home, notices on the door. 30 days till you fit U-Hauls, Motel 6, stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops is a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given, they say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth. Leave and never break that oath. Hardest thing to do is go to him alone. Build a zone, put my brick in like Craig did. UBK, look, I'm airy where the reds is. Same serpent in the garden, they just shed skin. Gotta go to war to find peace. Yeah, that's real shit. I seen the Lord take a spirit from men, and without this brotherhood, I end up like them. Look, it's wisdom behind these battle scars. Circle small, cause ain't no telling what these cowards on. One with us.
I don't mind driving it a little bit into the red. I'm gonna definitely take care of that Styles in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of all the clipping. I just want to get a little bass, give y'all a little bit of behind the scenes, and then I'm gonna add the hook in after. I can't give y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to give y'all a little bit behind the scene, and then remember, tune in to Cross the Line. We're gonna be interviewing Amare Stoudemire's brother. Remember, you know what I'm saying? That cat is for sure a traitor. But you know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got going down right now. Hold up. Let me run this back to his verse. I wish y'all could see the EQ. I don't know why that's. Let me see if I could. Hold on. Let me see if I could fix that, right? So if I come over to screen sharing, right? Present. Let me see something here. What do I want to present? Not the slides. Stop screen sharing. Now y'all see my big head. Hold up. Present. Screen share. Window. Entire screen. Let me see if this works. Ah, there we go. Hey, I just learned something. Hey, Lord of Christ, Shaw. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all could actually see the EQ. Before, y'all ain't even see what the hell I was doing. All right, so I'll come
Look, deprived of my innocence by shit I was exposed to. Everything I did, I was supposed to. Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gon' feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days till you fit U-Hauls, Motel 6. Stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops is a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given, they say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth.
So, a couple of things too.
Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gon' feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days to evict, U-Hauls, Motel 6. Stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops is a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given, they say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth.
So that joint right there, this is a noise suppressor. It's the NS1. It kind of takes out a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, the background noise or whatever. So it's like, you know, if I play his vocals again, you'll hear like a little bit of like a white.
Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gon' feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves.
Then when I turn it off, it kind of isolates his voice. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more. I want to get rid of whatever the hell room he was in. You know what I'm saying? Prior to on both of those. You know what I mean?
Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days to evict, U-Hauls, Motel 6. Stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops is a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given, they say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth.
You know what I mean? So basically, like, you know, whenever you mix, right, the first thing you want to do is subtract it. Take away, you know what I'm saying, all the harmful frequencies. You know what I'm saying? You take away all the harshness, anything that you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't directly want to
Everything
hear.
I did, I was supposed to. Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gon' feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days to evict, U-Hauls, Motel 6. Stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put came from a broken home. Mama was never there. My pops is a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given. They say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth. Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gonna feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming.
All right, so right there, right? You see, let me see. What does that say? 8529. You know what I'm saying? 8529. So let me show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all a little trick right now. You know what I mean? So you heard all that all them S's on that joint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on down. I can't see the bottom of the screen. I gotta raise the screen up. Waves. Now I'm gonna go to my de-esser, right? Hold up, de-esser, stereo, de-esser, right? So what do we say? 85. What was that frequency? 8529, right? And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna change this to around there, right? I'm gonna drop this down.
Coming home, notices on the door. 30 days to evict, U-Hauls, Motel 6, stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops was a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given, they say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth.
Want to get
Stove, Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days to evict, U-Hauls, Motel 6, stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops was a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given.
So now you heard on Pops, there was no hiss on it. We took that clean out. All right. Let's see now.
Deprived of my innocence by shit I was exposed to. Everything I did I was supposed to. Suppose you was poor, living with the heat off. And since I paying bills, mama like, how she gonna feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days till you fit, U-Hauls, Motel 6, stay a couple of days, move in with a family friend. Promises for the first to pay you back on the third. Search for another house, they put our shit on the curb. Never uttered a word, came from a broken home. Mama was never there, my pops was a rolling stone. Nothing was ever given, they say you get what you give. Had to go through what I went through, to give you what I lived. Fountain of youth. Like, how she gonna feed y'all? Couches we go to sleep on, bath water on stoves. Light bill overdue, it get cold, open the stove. Comcast get cut off, we cutting it right back on. Notice they coming home, notices on the door. 30 days till you pick, U-Hauls, Motel 6, stay a couple.
All right, y'all. I think that's all I'm gonna give y'all for today. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for the finished product. Gave y'all, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit. Make sure y'all subscribe to Lost Tribes. If you haven't, man, just so y'all know, I'm gonna put the link in the chat real quick, right? We have our own, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, join dot tribe dash vibes.com. So just so y'all know, we have our own streaming service. So like, you know, this song, like, you know what I'm saying, that you had just heard, exclusively is going to be on the site itself. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this joint right here. If y'all see that in the chat, if y'all click join tribevibes.com, that's where you could register. It's only available on Apple. The website is available for those who don't have Apple. We will be on Android by next week, Lord willing. So in the meantime, if you want to sign up and support, once again, man, it's only $4.99. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. If you listen to rap, you don't listen to rap, we got reggae, we got everything you can think of on there. We're gonna be adding more and more. You know what I'm saying? Sign up to support. $4.99. That's $1.25 a week. You don't got $1.25 for your brothers. I don't know what to tell you. I thought we support black and brown business. You know what I'm saying? Or 16 cents a day. That's less than an African family. So make sure y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the chat. More announcements to come tomorrow. And I'll be going live more often, showing y'all, you know what I'm saying, some music, showing y'all some beats. Matter of fact, before I leave out here, hold up, I'll show y'all one beat. Let me see something. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all in. Since y'all joined me for the first episode, I'll give y'all a little bit extra. All right. So let me see. We're going to skip all. We're going to open this joint up. Let me go to preferences. Let me change my audio settings so I can make sure y'all can hear. All right. All right. Let me turn my drum machine on. So I'm going to give y'all a little peek real quick. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all with me. Put a 1 if y'all can hear this. All right, that's all I'm giving y'all. But just know in the future, man, I'm gonna be pulling up more songs, more exclusive stuff, different beats, you know what I'm saying? Samples, how we do sample clearance, all while still talking about the truth and letting y'all know what it is that we got going on in Israel. All right. So I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm gonna get back to work. You know what I'm saying? More sneak peeks coming soon. Stay tuned for, you know what I'm saying, Facts on Wax. If you haven't subscribed to you know what I'm saying, the Lost Tribes channel. You know what I'm saying? Cross the line and in the lab, you know what I'm saying, with Captain Zaryak. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Shalom.